on, guys? Welcome to J Powell Music. Be sure to like and subscribe here on the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when these episodes are going to be available. Also, just a special thanks to everyone who's subscribed to the channel so far. Really appreciate it. Getting close to that 75 subscribers there. So if you're a fan of the content, be sure to check it out. And yeah, definitely appreciate it. I've been going back and forth on whether or not I want to cover the winners of the Grammys or the Grammys in general. I have a video. There's a video earlier on my on the channel talking about kind of my theory of the Grammys. Not theory, just how I feel about it. I don't really care for it. It's all aligned and set up, and it doesn't highlight it doesn't highlight a lot of artists. I know you have to submit for the Grammys, but I just feel like a lot of it is just kind of predestined, and it's connected more to money versus actual artistry, or just other highlighting a wide diaspora of music. So I don't know, that's just how I feel about it. You can obviously disagree, but that's just always been my take on the Grammys. Usually don't really care for it, but I did want to kind of spearhead the notion of rock music and how that fell into the Grammys and how much trouble rock music is in. And I mean, we know this, right? This isn't a surprise, right? You know what I mean? This isn't a surprise, but it's still heartbreaking to me because that's how, I'm a big rock fan. I have a wide variety of music, guys, that I'm interested in. Going into the Stone Age, Black Keys, White Stripes, the list goes on. I'm just Rage Against the Machine is my favorite rock band. There's a lot, right? There's a good amount of stuff that I like, and more, obviously. But I feel like the nominations for the Grammys for Best Rock Album, that showed me how much trouble rock music was in. And obviously, like I said, this is, systematic setup, whatever, for the Grammys, but still, like, the nominations for Best Rock Album, oh man, kind of really awful, in my opinion. So let me read off these nominations here. It says here, Best Rock Album, you have Dropout Boogie, Black Keys. I love the Black Keys. That album is very okay. It's very okay. I actually like the album before this that they did, that was basically a cover album. Did a bunch of covers of different blues songs or whatever. I thought that was way better than Dropout Boogie. Dropout Boogie is boring. There's just not a whole lot that it's providing as far as just a difference in sound. I am one of those Black Keys artists that think Brothers is probably their best album. I really love their first album, The Big Come Out, and I think what's the one with the gun? Chioma, I think it's called. Not 100% sure. But that one, I think that one is underrated. I love that album too. Thick Freakness, awesome. Attack and Release, very good. So this isn't it. So the fact this was nominated for a Grammy, I feel like they just kind of went, what about this one? So, sorry, Black Keys, this album, I don't even think it should have been nominated. So you got A Boy Named If, Elvis Costello and the Imposters, Crawler, Idols, Mainstream Sellout, Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly was nominated for a rock Grammy. Out of all of the music that came out last year, Machine Gun Kelly was nominated. Out of all those other people, you cannot tell me that other rock bands did not submit for a Grammy and they were not worthy of this, but Machine Gun Kelly was. That is ridiculous to me. Ozzy Osbourne, Patient Number 9, Lucifer on the Sofa, Spoon. I think it's cool that Spoon got nominated for a Grammy. They're a good band, good rock band. But man, what? And Ozzy Osbourne won. Ozzy Osbourne's a legend in the rock, the rock community. I know that. I appreciate that. Everyone appreciates Ozzy Osbourne for what he's done, and everything. So this is kind of like a lifetime achievement award. This isn't really for the rock, a best rock album, in my opinion. Just kind of thematically, this is more so for just, hey, you're Ozzy Osbourne, you're great. Here's a Grammy. You know what I mean? We appreciate you. That's basically what that was. But man, I really miss rock, dude. I miss rock albums. I miss really great rock albums, and I miss them really getting getting notoriety and getting and just being kind of more so in the forefront. I just miss that a lot, man. I mean, it's really disappointing to me. I mean, let me ask you guys, what is a really great rock album that is relatively new? If you know of, if you've came across anything that you've listened to that maybe I should listen to, or maybe the people in the chat, if they contribute to the conversation, that we should listen to, that the world should listen to, let me know, because I don't know. I keep going back to old stuff, which I feel like most people go back to old stuff. So, but I think that's a conversation we should have. And I just hope rock gets back into its, it's kind of not just goes back to being popular again. Maybe just the fact of it being respected a little more. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just bad rock music that's coming out. Definitely is a part of it. But I know rock music in general, they're not really playing that on the radio. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's a dedicated rock station, right? But as far as just like the forefront of like really good rock music, I don't know if it's around anymore. I feel like the last really great rock band that I really appreciate was Wolfmother, but that was like from their first album, Wolfmother. I didn't really care for Cosmic Egg or whatever it was called, but that album was incredible, and that band was incredible. Like, I really felt the rock around it. And I feel like that was the last really great late rock band that came out. You know what I mean? And I know that band kind of dismembered and, and all that stuff, but unfortunately, but that was great. That was great. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as usual. Super Bowl weekend. So won't have another video till the next week or whatnot. But, thanks for, watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. We'll check you guys out next video.